But yeah, so I guess we started. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about episode 8, Riverdale
Episode
podcast.
8.
Griffins,
Yeah, and
fucking Griffins, Gargoyles, and Gamers. I think that's what it's called,
right.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I almost forgot.
Are we,
I was like, what is the fucking name of the show again? Holy shit.
Yo, are we sponsored this week or not?
No. We all got canceled and they dropped us all.
Nice. That's what I thought.
Because I said something about Jews and something, I don't know.
No, you said something about Jews last night.
Yeah, that's why.
Nice. Well,
But yeah, sorry for not
episode...
like the weird upload timing again. I think we were supposed to do one last week, but we didn't do one. But we're doing it now. So yeah, we're doing episode 8 now. And yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? Well, the episode opens with Kevin blowing some guy.
Yeah.
That isn't his boyfriend.
And I was like, what the fuck? So he's cheating? What the hell? They make the only gay relationship in this show. He's just like cheating. Well, they're all right. I guess.
And then we find out that it's kind of like an open thing.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's basically like an open relationship, but like, basically, yeah, it shows him cheating. But then the scene right after is him going home with like, I guess because he lives with Tony and his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Fangs or whatever. And then it's sort of like off-putting because you don't know at that point, right? And then you're just like, oh shit. And then he's just like, his boyfriend's just like, is everything fine? And then he's just like, yeah, everything's fine. And I'm like, oh shit, he's cheating. But he doesn't know. But then it's like, it's one of those like, ha, I got you, actually. Later on, it's just an open relationship, they know. And I'm like, okay, well, okay, that's cool, I guess. Thanks. Thanks, TV show, for getting me. You really got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you felt about this show, or no, this show. I don't know how you felt about this episode, but I was a little bit
creeped
not really
out.
like disappointed, but like I was like, oh, I kind of wanted to know like more juicy shit, and then like it was just kind of like more tame, I guess, compared to like the previous episode where it was just like aliens and like this other shit. And it's like, what the fuck? And then this one's just, it's a little bit more tame, like nothing too weird happens. There's one weird thing there's one like really main event that happens, but it's like there's like
say that's the fucking weirdest shit I've ever seen.
But it's like I don't know. It's like it's more. It's like it's only one thing as opposed to like 20 different other things. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just felt like I was like, oh, I want to know more about the aliens and shit, and they didn't. They kind of do a little bit, but they don't really like elaborate on it that much, I guess. And I'm like, oh god, we gotta find out next episode, I guess, to know more about this stupid shit.
So in basically not even 2 minutes in, Kevin blows some random guy, and then Archie has his shirt off. That's right. He has his shirt off and he ends up having sex with Betty again.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Betty in someone's bedroom.
Yeah,
and she's like,
her bedroom.
She's like, ooh, that's a good look on you, or whatever the fuck. And then he comes in with a firefighting outfit.
No.
Fucking
just
shirtless.
The pants.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
It's no outfit. An outfit includes a shirt.
Well, it's a firefighting outfit with no shirt on, with like suspenders and shit. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, is that the whole reason why the show wanted Archie to have like a to start the whole firefighter thing, just so he can have that one line of him having sex with Betty, and just to have the outfit?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
have no idea, man. And then and Jughead and what's her name?
Tabitha, I think. God, I watched it twice because I'm like, okay, I thought we were gonna do it on like Sunday or whatever, so I watched it again on Saturday. But yeah, I forgot. I watched it twice and I still don't remember like a lot of what happened. I don't remember the names, but I think it is Tabitha, the granddaughter.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I guess because in the last episode they call some sort of anthropologist or something.
Yeah, and then they're like, but it's missing.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, well, we did have it.
I can do about it.
They're like, well, we did have it, and then she's like, well, I can't do anything. And then I was like, wait, why didn't they just call her off? Be like, sorry. Like as soon as they lost the body, they should have just been like, hey, we lost the body. But no, instead they just like let her come. I guess maybe it's like the same day, so they couldn't do it.
Yeah, but then she thinks like Jughead might be like making this up, so she's like, here's a support group.
Yeah.
And he's just like, thanks.
She basically like insinuates that he's like
nuts.
Yeah, like kind of nuts, and he's like like AA or something, or it's some sort of like alien support group or some bullshit.
Yeah, Aliens Anonymous.
Yeah. It's AA, but like a different. It's not the AA you're thinking of.
Yeah.
And then he basically just like he's like, well, fuck you. He's basically his like reaction. He's like, I'm not crazy. Fuck you. And then it like continues on more with that, but like later on.
Betty's mom tells Betty that Polly talked to her on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She like comes back in, and then she was like, "Who was that?" And then she's all like, "It's Polly." And then like Betty like doesn't kind of believe her a little bit, because she pulls some sort of like facts of like after 2 days of it's almost impossible to hear from them again or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
And then and then there's this scene with Fangs and Kevin in the steam room.
Oh yeah.
And they're talking, and Kevin's fucking jacked.
I mean, they're all fucking jacked.
Yeah,
that's like a prerequisite. You had to be fucking jacked to fucking be in the show. But yeah, I think that's the scene where they are like, they reveal that like, oh, he knows that, or they've been in an open relationship.
Yeah, because he's been traveling for work so much.
Yeah, because Fangs was a
trucker.
I guess he was some sort of music. No, oh yeah, he's a trucker.
Yeah.
So he's on the road, and I guess he was having sex with people or whatever.
Exactly.
And then Kevin was like, "Well, I can do that too, I guess, because I have peen as well."
Yeah. And then they find another body in the swamp, but it's still not Polly.
Oh yeah, at this point I'm like, how many fucking bodies are in this fucking one goddamn swamp? In this fucking small town of Riverdale.
I mean, that's the ground of the swamp. It's just bodies.
I was like, Jesus,
dirt.
I was like, Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
It's not even dirt at this point.
Yeah. I was like, no, the entire swamp is just bodies.
Yeah.
I was like, is this built on like a fucking native Indian burial ground or something?
Oh, like where if you like remove them, there's like a giant plague of locusts will come after you and kill you.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, how many bodies are in this one fucking small ass swamp?
Yeah.
In the middle of Timbuktu nowhere.
I know. This next scene is just, it's so funny. So Veronica decides to completely redo the penthouse that she lives in.
Yeah.
And her first thought is, oh, I'll have my ex-boyfriend and his army friend do it, instead of hiring someone reasonably qualified.
Yeah. Well, because I think she don't they make that deal in the previous episode, and then I guess Smithers or whatever, the butler, comes up to her and is like, yeah, let's redo it. I have someone that I can call. And then she's like, no need, Smithers. I have someone. It's just a dude that has like
has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, it's just a dude who hasn't been a carpenter since for like the past 7 years, and also is a coach of a football team. Has to do teaching in high school, and also has to be a firefighter. So I don't know how the fuck he has literally any hours left in the day to fucking do like renovation in my fucking house, but.
Yeah.
I guess Riverdale works on like a 38-hour time clock or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then,
Oh wait, I was gonna mention before I forget, because I think I will probably forget this. But, so I was looking at the episodes, and I was like, wait, there's only, like, episode 10 is, like, I think what the latest one that they have is? And I was like, whoa. I was like, I wonder if they're I wonder if they're doing, like a week break again or something. And I looked at it, and then I googled it, and like apparently I think it's episode 10 is like the latest one, and then they aren't going to do another one. Like they're basically like taking a break until like a month later.
Yeah.
So I mean that's good because we can catch up finally, but then also like I think they aren't doing more seasons until July. I think, and like that's not when the new ones are going to come out until.
Shit, really? Whoa.
Yeah,
really?
So it's like 2 months. So we have a fucking 2 months. Or I guess, yeah, 2 months where it's like, oh fuck, well we not gonna have any new episodes. So it's like, damn. I mean, on the one hand, it's good because we can catch up finally, and we can be like on the current episode once it finally comes out again. But then it's like, well, I think after 2 or 3 more weeks. We aren't gonna have like any more Riverdale episodes to do. But I mean, I guess we can do like movies and stuff and other things in the meantime. We just have to, have to get all of us in the same room, or all of us in the same like call or whatever to be able to do it. Because we gotta get Chad in here somehow.
Except he's told us he'd basically rather die.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean to do the Riverdale ones. I just meant to do like movies or something. Because then he probably wouldn't mind. The only problem is just getting him involved. That's the hardest thing. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that tidbit.
Yeah. Oh, and then the invitation to the big event in this episode, Cheryl is throwing a party for them, but they draw keys and then they have to have sex with that person or do whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm watching this and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's that. Same. That was the thing, the event where I'm like, why? What does this have to do with anything? Yeah, because that's the scene after. Because like him and Archie and his friend are working at the Betty's, right, or Veronica's, and then they get invited to the pub, and they're all like, okay, let's go, and then she drops that invitation at the pub or whatever, right? She stands on a fucking table and is like, we're all gonna come to my fucking house and fuck. And I was like, what?
I thought you were gonna say, we're all gonna come, and I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
We're all gonna come to my house and come.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And I was like, what? So like the whole Riverdale gang is gonna do like a swingers thing?
Yeah.
Or you just like,
that's
it
what they
doesn't
called
matter?
it, right?
That's what?
That's what they called it, I thought. Swingers?
I don't think that's what they called it. I don't remember what the fuck they called it. But that is the term for it when you show up and you just like, married couple or whatever, and you just fuck the other person.
Yeah. No, that's actually a movie. It's called Swingers.
Yeah, because it's a term. It's an actual term.
Yeah,
it's what you call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you call when you go in there and you're like, Bill's gonna fuck Mary and Mary's gonna fuck Bill, but they're not married. They're married to the other people, and you like swap wives or whatever. Yeah. And then. But yeah, it was just so weird. I'm like, Well, obviously, this is not going to end well at all.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
And then, Jughead is teaching class, and then he sees something out the window, and he freaks out, and his classmates are like, Mr. Jones, are you okay? You look like you're about to lose your mind.
Yeah.
Which he probably is, to be honest.
Yeah. It's one of those things, too, where it's like, I don't know, like, they do this in a lot of movies where they have the person teaching, and it's like the person's teaching, but it's also kind of similar to what they have. Like, the thing that they're teaching has to relate to what is happening in the show, too, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's just, where it's like, the main guy is like, has all these crazy theories and all this, and then they're like, but what about the other option? He's like, well, maybe he's just crazy. You know, like referring to himself or whatever, too. Or possibly referring to, you know, himself being crazy, because... Yeah, because he looks out the window and he sees, like, a fucking... Like, like an alien. Just, like, standing there. And I'm like, okay. Okay, then. I'm like, where the fuck is this show going?
Yeah, basically. And then, I guess Cheryl worked out some agreement with that girl who called her out for copying paintings.
Yeah.
Because I don't see her getting in trouble.
Yeah, I think... I'm not sure if she... I'm not sure if the girl that caught her, I'm not sure if she was the one that put the plan for the swingers party thing. Because I think after that, that's when Cheryl after the inspector lady or whatever her name is caught Cheryl. That was when she was like, I have the plan to do the swingers party. So I'm not sure if the other girl gave Cheryl the idea to do that, just to cause chaos for no reason.
Yeah.
Like just because. But yeah. I don't know, yeah, it's a weird, like, situation, I guess, with her. I don't even know her name. Like, I she's been in, like, 3 episodes, I think, so far. And I have, like, no idea what her name is. I mean, to be fair, I don't even remember some of the names of the main characters in the show. And they've been on for, like, 5 seasons.
How about, Unknown Bitch?
Unknown Bitch. Painting lady.
UB. Unknown Bitch.
No, it was just like painting lady or something, I don't know.
Yeah, and then, we're all at the bar.
Bunch of bullshit.
Oh, yes, this is where Cheryl invites everyone to her swinger bullshit party.
Yeah. And then, like... Was that before or after they announced? Cause, like, Fangs and Kevin announced something, right?
Oh, yeah, they're having Tony's kid.
Yeah. So we finally figure out who the fuck...
Cheryl fucking loses her mind.
Yeah. Which I think... No, I think that's what prompts the whole...
Yeah. She's
the
like,
whole swingers party thing.
These people are acting too much like adults.
Yeah. They're like, we can't have normal, like, a bit of normalcy in this show.
And, yeah. You guys can't have normal lives. You all need to have sex with the other person.
Yeah. We need to have, like, some convoluted, like, not controversies, what's the word? Convoluted, like, problems that don't need to be in the show, but we just need to add them in.
And then, Betty, that night, she has a nightmare, and she ends up getting killed by the trash bag killer.
Oh yeah, no, she's like, walks into her room and like sees Polly there. I'm like, holy shit, she's alive? And then she's all like bleeding and shit. And then like,
yeah,
Polly's like, I forget what happens, but she's just like, no, like you need to get out here or something or whatever. And then she's like, but from who? And then it's like, TBK. And then like, and then like he comes up behind her and like slits her throat or something. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, that would have been awesome if that was actually true and it wasn't a dream. And then she like wakes up and it's like a dream.
And then you realize, hey, this guy's the mascot of the show.
the trash bag killer?
Yeah, because this show's trash.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, and then she calls Archie over.
Oh, yeah.
And they end up having sex again. So it's like at least twice now they've had sex.
I know. Twice in one episode.
He said, and then he tells his army friend in the morning, he's like, it was different. It was bad.
It was bad, yeah. She didn't lick my ball sack.
Yeah.
That's why it was bad.
I was disappointed because my butthole wasn't sexted.
Yeah. My butthole wasn't gaping enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny that they fucking in the show they're like I just realized that they like shorten the name to like TBK or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like how in real life, what's that real life serial killer that they that's similar to that fucking like acronym? It's like oh, I forgot what it's called. It's like SB something, SBK or something. It's like strangulation, bondage, and like killer or something. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's SBK, but it's something along those lines where it's like an acronym as well. And so I'm like, wait, are they modeling him after that guy or something? I guess they are. But
TBK. Maybe someone wrote. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, fuck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I forgot the name though. There's some serial killer that's like actually real. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but I'm just lazy.
Are you thinking? Did they call John Wayne Gacy JWG?
No, it was someone else, and it also had a K in the name, I think.
Okay.
It was like strangle something or other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then Jughead's in his support group.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess they actually
Tabitha.
go. He actually fucking just goes.
Yeah, and then he goes with Tabitha, which I think like they're gonna end up dating.
I mean, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, like guaranteed the next 3 episodes something will happen between them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but they end up leaving early. And
they're setting them up to be like a couple or whatever.
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, if you want to stay in tonight, I'm game for that too." But they end up going to the party.
Yeah.
They really fucked up swinger party.
Yeah. Well, he goes to like the what's it called? Yeah, that God damn it, that like meeting thing or whatever, and then they leave early. No, cause he has like a vision or whatever the fuck again of like the alien and
man, fuck that thing.
I know, it's like what the fuck?
That thing is fucking terrifying.
It's just like this fucking. He has this like vision, or I don't even know what it is, of this like alien in like a corridor, and then he just like fucking just leaves.
It's fucked.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
Is this? Are they actually gonna have real aliens in this now? Like what? What is happening? It's funny too, because when I was looking up that thing about Riverdale show taking a break for 2 months, I also came across this article of like what's her name, Camila Mendes, the actress that plays Veronica.
Yeah.
And she I guess had talked to an interviewer about she made like a quote about the show, cause like she sees the script sometimes, and then she's like, oh, I'm fine with like the show being weird, cause like I think that's what people come here for, or like people don't want to watch like normal everyday shit or whatever.
Yeah, who was saying this? Camilla?
Yeah, so she was like, I'm fine with like, I'm cool with like the show being really like, you know, like the plot not making sense and like all these plot holes and shit. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's different than regular shows. That makes sense. I think that's like a big portion of the audience, like you and me, just watch it just because it's fucking like weird ass shit happens, and you're like, how? And then you're like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I kind of agree with her. Like, I think, like, normal TV would be, like, a normal show featuring, like, Archie characters. Like, basically, like, oh, what would Archie comics look like in a TV show? Like, exactly. I think it would be boring.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. Well, I mean, they made those things back in, what, the, like, 70s? So... Like the original comics, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of... You can't really do that now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, ah, that's kind of funny. I mean, at least... at least the actors and actresses actually playing know that the series doesn't make sense either.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of... It's kind of validating for our, like, us complaining about it all the time. And like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
this is fucking insane, but at least the actors and the entire cast know it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's like some faith in it, I guess.
Oh, and then so Archie's with Veronica, and then she tells him, "I'm getting divorced," and then all of a sudden his dick got really hard.
Yeah, wasn't that
probably.
Like later on?
No. It was after that scene with Jughead and Tabitha.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it happens near the end. Or voice crack. Jesus Christ.
No. Near the end is where they hook up.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's where. Because at the end, that's where they tell. I'm pretty sure that's where at the end she tells him. Scene... Oh, hey, I broke up with him, by the way, and he's heading back to New York or whatever. I'm pretty sure I watched this twice. I would know.
Oh shit. Well then, what are they talking about after the scene with Jughead and Tabitha?
I don't know.
They're just having
what's happening
problems, maybe.
What's happening in it?
Like they're at Veronica's place and they're painting or something.
Oh yeah, no. It's just more. I don't know. I can't fucking remember. It's just more like kind of like hinting at stuff like they're back together, I guess, or they still have feelings for each other.
Oh,
I guess. I don't know.
Right, you can't remember. So you're suffering from RAD.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember exactly every little fucking. I'd be insane if I remember every little detail about the show.
If you remembered every single detail about the show, I would admit you to a mental asylum.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to admit me to a fucking to the fucking psych ward. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna mention too about the what's it like Tony having I think it's Fang or what having Fang's baby, and that they're basically in a throuple, I guess. They're basically like in a three-person relationship.
Are they though?
They're gonna have like well, I mean I guess they're not having sex, but they're gonna have a baby with 3 parents, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because like I guess Fangs and Kevin are having the baby, but she's being the surrogate, I guess, mother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then fucking Cheryl goes crazy, but then it's also revealed that Tony has some sort of condition to where she might have problems having babies later. So she's like, well, I'll do it now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just to see how it is, I guess.
And then the big event.
Yeah, and then the big night.
Yeah, the big night. So they all arrive, and the best part is the friend that Fangs brings with him is the guy that Kevin was blowing at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. It's like the same dude. He's like, oh shit.
Which was so predictable.
Yeah. I mean, we should have guessed that.
Like, if you asked me before this episode, oh, who do you think the friend Fangs is gonna bring, Jams? I'd say, well, if I had to put money down on it, I'd say the guy at the truck stop that Kevin was having sex with.
You mean, yeah, you mean if you were asked in the beginning of the episode, because it happens in the same episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said if you asked me before this episode, but you didn't know before that he was banging.
Like before this scene.
Yes,
came up.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so they have to pick keys.
Yeah.
And the keys that they get is the person they get to do whatever dirty shit they end up doing.
Yeah, they all fucking have to put their keys into a bowl in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like some fucking weird ass shit. And then like I also don't really understand like the rules. I don't know if it's just me. not the rules, but like they have all the keys in a bowl, and it's like they don't even really blindfold the person. They just kind of go up, and then like they look directly into the bowl, and it's like a see-through, clear bowl, and they look directly down into it, and then like they pull the keys, and it's like, wait, they can like, you can see the keys, you can pick like, I guess I don't know what your keys look like, or you don't know what my keys look like. But like, you know what I mean? Like you can clearly see the keys and just pick them out. You can pick whichever one you want. So it's like, I don't know, I guess if you pay good enough attention, you could pick whoever... If you knew whose keys was who, you could pick. Because you could clearly see all the keys right there in the fucking bowl. Like, it's not like they're blindfolded or anything. Which, I don't know, probably would have been smarter. And then, I don't know how she fucking did this. But... every single person that like got matched was like had like relationships and shit, right?
Yeah.
And it was sort of like literally like every single match except for like maybe two were like was like there was no way that like they just randomly picked these.
Like who got matched? I know that so Archie's army friend got paired with the painting girl.
Yeah.
And then...
but it was like, literally almost every single match was like, okay, like how did she plan this?
Reggie got matched up with Fangs?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to make sure I had that right. Like,
yeah, so that was... that one and the other guy was the only two that were like, okay, that was a little bit weird. But
so
like, it was the very first one is basically Archie. It was Archie and then Veronica.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, of course. And then
Chad.
And she invites Chad there too for whatever fucking
Chad,
dumbass reason.
Puffs his chest.
Yeah.
Says, no.
I mean, she invites him to come to the swingers party where they're gonna have like sex with random people, and they're fucking married. And he comes all the way from like New York, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, whose plan? Like, if it was gonna end up like, if it was gonna end up with literally anyone else, he would have been pissed too. So it's like so stupid. I don't know what her plan was inviting him there. So so that he gets fucking pissed, and then they basically just go home. She puts his keys back and then picks up fucking Chad's keys from the thing, and then they just leave. And then who else? Fucking... oh, Jughead gets paired with Tabitha. Like, of course.
Classic.
But he's like, he's like so fucking pissed drunk. Like after...
I know.
After like... I know. After what feels like 30 minutes. Like the party like just got started and he's like pissed drunk after like an hour. Yeah. And then they're just like, okay, well I picked her, and like, okay, well we'll go home. So they go home too. And then who else? Yeah, so Fangs gets matched up with fucking what's his name, Reggie.
Yeah, and then
that was kind of weird. And then Reggie just comes over and like kisses him on the mouth. And I was like, oh, what?
Wait, is Reggie gay now?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Oh, and then Kevin gets paired up with the trucker guy.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, no.
And then
if you're like your two guesses before the scene, you were like, oh, one, the trucker guy's gonna show up to be Fang's the other guy that shows up, and then two, of course they would get matched. like those are your two thoughts before the scenes even begin. Who else gets matched? And then Archie gets matched up again, but with Betty.
Yeah, classic.
And then who else? Yeah, then the Asian girl, the painter girl, gets matched up with what's his name?
Archie's army friend.
Yeah. The guy, the army guy with no leg. Which
I mean, he does have a leg. It's just metal.
True. Oh, I thought you were gonna say he does have a leg, but he only has two instead of three.
No, he has a metal leg.
No, I know. I thought you were saying. I thought you were gonna say he does have a leg, but.
I mean, he technically has a leg, right?
But
it's just not made of flesh and bone.
No, I thought you were gonna say he does have a leg, but like he has to take down his pants for that.
Yeah. So Tabitha helps Jughead home and he passes out.
Yeah. Oh, and then what's her name? Tony matches with
Cheryl.
Cheryl, like of course.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Which is like okay, and then even Tony's like, what?
Yeah.
Like how did you match this up? Because I'm like every single matching was like perfect couples that they want to stir up shit with. Which I don't know, like surprisingly too, even though this is supposed to be like the sex swingers party, there's only like one couple that has sex if you think about it.
And it's Betty and Archie.
No, it's fucking the art lady and
that's
army
true.
guy. Because I'm pretty sure Archie and Betty don't even have sex either too after this. But I think we will get into that because they'll be showing up in a bit.
Yeah, and then
but yeah. You said Tabitha was helping.
Yeah, Kevin and Fangs talk about something. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, was it like starting over or something?
Yeah, well, because it's the whole thing about because they're getting married and they're also having the baby. But then Kevin invites them to do the swingers thing, and he's like, "Why the fuck are we doing this?" Because we're gonna get married and shit. So like they decide to like close off. I guess like not be open anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. And then Betty actually, in a kind of a curveball, Betty actually friend zones Archie.
Yeah, but I think they were both they're both heading that way anyway. I think they both just friend zoned each other.
I mean, he literally said the sex was bad.
Yeah, but that's
to his army friend in the morning. He basically said that.
Yeah, but that's not fucking why. Because he still has feelings
I know, but like you could I'm like, oh, bro, if you're not liking the sex, this is not gonna go well. You guys aren't gonna be hooking up anymore. Let me guess, you're gonna start hooking up with Veronica.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they're gonna break up.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh wait.
Yeah. Oh wait, her fucking husband is a douche, and they seem to basically be non-stop fighting all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
even
and
though
then,
it's like how the fuck did they have a fake functional relationship for like the past 7 years or however long it's been?
Yeah. And then Chad and Veronica decide to get a divorce.
Yeah. They basically just And
he like packs his shit and leaves.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It doesn't show it though. She just like it. Veronica just basically goes, I have to tell you something, Chad. Something I've been feeling for a long time, and then it goes like, cuts to them, and then it just like cuts, and it cuts to like a different scene.
Yeah, it's that scene is Jughead seeing the Mole Man again and basically taking a shit on the bathroom.
The Mole Man?
Yeah, or the Mothman, whatever the fuck. Mole Man, Mothman, fuck. I don't give a shit.
Is the Mole Man like the Mothman's like rival?
Creep me the fuck out.
Is the Mole Man like the Mothman's like rival or something?
Yeah, yeah. Mothman versus the Mole Man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Find out next time. UFC.
But anyway, he sees
Card 2020.
He sees the Mothman in the mirror, and then he basically is so scared he takes a shit on the bathroom floor. Yeah,
and that's fucking canon. It just shows the scene where he just pulls on his pants, takes a huge fucking long dump.
No. He's wearing a towel. Remember? Because he just got out of the shower.
Well, okay, so he just drops the towel off,
like,
and then he just squats
down
and drops a huge load. A nice big fat one on the ground.
Yeah.
No, but that seems fucking funny. He's just like looking at the fucking like, what's it called, the mirror, and then he does that thing where they wipe the mirror, right?
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, oh,
which is like classic.
Yeah, it's like classic horror movie bullshit.
Yeah. Or
it's like nothing's there, then they wipe it, and then something's there. He wipes it, and there's a fucking Mole Man like behind him in the shower. And then he looks around and he's like, oh.
You said Mole Man.
Oh, I did I say Mole Man? Because you fucking said Mole Man, so now I have it in my head. The Mothman, the alien, whatever the fuck. He sees it in the shower and he's like, what the fuck? He turns around. He's like, what's it fucking me in the ass? And then it wasn't. And then he's like, oh.
Yeah.
It was just a dream. Or whatever the fuck.
And then they both squat down together and then they both take shits on the floor.
Yeah. They both squat down, hold hands. and they take a shit in a line.
Yeah. And then the next scene, I was not expecting this, but Cheryl and the art chick, they ended up making out.
Yeah, same. I was like, what the fuck? I honestly was not expecting that. I kind of half expected it, cause like...
Yeah, I know.
Cause she's having trouble with Tony or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I wonder what her love interest is gonna be. And then it's like this fucking like... Oh wait, it's a chick as well. That's the art girl, and then all of a sudden they just like, cause like I think they have like flirt moments here and there a little bit, right?
Right.
In different scenes, and then they just full on make out. I'm like, oh, okay, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not against it. They're both hot, but kind of a like a weird, unexpected turn that I was not expecting.
Yeah, I was not expecting that either.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I was expecting. The next scene. I was expecting Veronica and Archie to hook up, and this show did not fucking disappoint me.
Yeah. I mean,
because the writing was on the wall. I mean, basically.
I mean, as soon as she was like, "You're done, Chad," I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, they're gonna fuck now again."
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again,
boys.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of disappointed because they didn't show them doing it again. But yeah, they basically are in the fire. The fire department, I guess, which is in his, and he's like, which is in his like what's it called, that like boxing ring.
Yeah.
And then he's like cleaning the fire truck at like 12:30 at night or whatever. And then she shows up and she's like, by the way, we broke up, or I'm divorcing him. And then he's like, and then you could see Archie go, me. He just like rips a fucking huge fat boner.
Yeah. Oh, and then the cliffhanger scene.
Yeah.
Polly actually calls Betty.
Yeah.
And they find out she's actually alive.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, before that, I think Archie also tells Veronica that him and Betty were hooking up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, by the way, we were hooking up, and then she's like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, they weren't together.
Mm-hmm. No, I was surprised that she...
I'm talking both about Archie and Veronica and Archie and Betty. Like, Archie and Veronica were not a thing. So, like, I understand, like, it makes sense that Veronica wouldn't care.
Oh, no, for sure. I'm just surprised.
Fair, Betty and Archie were just having sex with each other.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just surprised in, that, like, that she was okay with it, I guess, but, yeah. I thought for sure that they were gonna be like... that she was gonna be upset a little bit or whatever.
Yeah, I thought so too, and then she's like...
But she was grown up about it, so that was cool.
I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. But like, yeah, but like, she was like mature about it, so I'm like, okay, well that's cool at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there's the fucking cliffhanger scene, like you're saying.
Yeah, so there's
so it turns out like...
falling from a phone booth, and they go and they find her, and like, the phone booth's destroyed, and there's blood all over it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so it turns out, I guess her mom wasn't lying, because Betty was kind of like, are you sure? It was like doubting her mom.
Yeah, she wasn't really believing her mom, yeah.
Yeah. So it turns out, like, it actually was true. Polly did actually call. Yeah. I guess from a different location, though, this time? I don't know.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Who do you think is after Polly? Come on.
I mean, it has to be the...
Yeah.
The fucking trash bag guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Unless
it's
Mothman.
gotta be trash bag. There's no way the showrunners would show Betty having a nightmare about him if they weren't planning on actually putting him in the show in real life.
Yeah, it'd be weird to have so many scenes and then just to be like...
Yeah, it's just like they're gonna have the Mole Man be real, or the Mothman. Fuck, the Mothman be real.
We can't
he's
fucking
actually gonna show up.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh man, what if the Mothman and TVK like have a face-off Mortal Kombat style? Fuck yeah!
I thought you were gonna say that that they're like the same person for a second.
Dude, that even better.
And I was just like, wait, we've never seen them in the same room together.
Trash bag killer is an alien moth.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's like Godzilla, King of the Monsters shit.
Godzilla vs King Kong.
Yeah, versus exactly TVK.
and then Archie, whatever, is like, well, you know what? We've never actually seen them in the same room together before.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, shut up, Archie, and take your shirt off.
That's all you're good for. Shut the fuck up. Get down there and shine my boots.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then the credits.
Yeah. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like, I guess they figure out where she is, right? And they go to they drive to the highway. And then they try to find the phone booth, and the phone booth is all like fucking destroyed with like blood on it. I'm like, holy shit. Someone just like drive a car into the phone booth or something?
Yeah.
Kill the person in it? Like, Jesus Christ. There's so much blood, like I don't think she's alive after that. Yeah. Do you think like the TVK guy just drove the truck into the fucking phone booth?
I mean maybe, because it did look like. I mean, like, do you really expect the trash bag killer to like have enough strength to like destroy an entire phone booth? Like,
yeah, he's fucking what's his name? Jason. From Friday the 13th. He just has like superhuman strength. He just like crushes the phone booth with his hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, I guess that's prediction number 1. We think that it's gonna be trash bag guy. Obviously, I mean, I guess it's obvious, right? That's going after Polly, and then Mothman.
Not Mole Man?
Do you think he's gonna be? Yeah, no, not Mole Man.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna be in the next episode?
I mean, I hope so. He does look really interesting, even though he kind of scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, like I want to know fucking more about this shit. Like, what the fuck? And like, are they actually gonna go forward and be like, yeah, it's real, by the way, there's aliens?
Yeah.
In this fucking universe? And then in like season 6, everyone's gonna forget about aliens being real. And like the fucking show writers are gonna forget aliens are real too.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Yeah. Anyway, that takes us to the end.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it does leave me wanting to check out the next episode.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Which is the problem.
Which is, yeah.
Like, yeah, this show is shit. But I'm genuinely interested as to when TBK actually shows up.
Yeah, same. Like, what's gonna happen with that?
That's
and then
all
also
I give
the
a shit
alien.
about.
I'm more interested in the alien.
Yeah. No. Like, I'm interested in like both of them to see like if they're actually real.
Yeah. Well, the TBK
guys. Everyone else, I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, exactly.
Archie, he can go. I don't know. He can have sex with whoever he wants. He can take his shirt off whenever he wants. I don't give a shit.
He's gonna have a 1v1v1 versus with his shirt off versus Mothman and TBK. And then TBK is gonna take off his bag to reveal his and go shirtless as well.
Yeah,
and Mothman, I guess.
Jughead.
I guess. And then Mothman is gonna be, I guess, because Mothman's always shirtless because it's alien, I guess. And then they're gonna see whose nipples are bigger.
I was looking at some fan theories of like who is the trash bag killer. Like, is this someone Betty knows? And one of these theories was it's Jughead.
Yeah, I know. You told that last episode.
Oh, did I say that already?
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no way it's fucking
so
Jughead.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense.
I mean, because like that's the problem with Riverdale is that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it don't.
So like it could actually be true, but yeah, it's like, but even in the show's logic, it like the in-universe logic, it wouldn't make sense because, I mean, his whole like he's not a killer. He's just not gonna go around and kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, he is fucked up, but he's not gonna do that. Unless that's his whole unless because remember he has like blackouts or whatever the fuck. That's the whole thing with him going. There's some sort of thing where he's referencing him blacking out at one point.
Oh shit!
What if those blackouts are him? Like he actually went around and killed people.
No way!
You heard it here first. A fucking Griffins, Gargoyles, in game is exclusive.
Okay,
Jughead might be the killer.
We're calling it now. Jughead is the trash bag killer.
Oh my god! If that's fucking true, I'm gonna like tattoo my ball sack.
Before the events of this season started, he was also having blackouts before, right?
Was he? I don't think he was though. I mean, I think it's inferred that he has like a alcoholic problem, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he kind of drinks a lot. But I don't remember anything about blackouts aside from this episode because they do mention he sort of like references in the past that he's had at least one, I think, where he like blacked out and he's like, I don't know where I lost time as well. And I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I don't know if that's fucking true. Like, I'm gonna like tattoo my ball sack or something.
To where?
No, tattoo my ball sack.
On your ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
and
God.
what's the tattoo even gonna be?
It's gonna be of a ball sack.
You're gonna have a tattoo of a ball sack on your ball sack.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's gonna be fucking dope. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the next one, and
yeah,
we'll see you in about a week.
Yeah. Well, I think there's only 2 episodes then after this then, and then we have a fucking 2-month break.
Let me see.
Because I think it's episode 9 and then episode 10. I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, we have 2 episodes. That's right.
Yeah. Because episode 10, right, is the last.
Yeah.
And then we'll be all fucking caught up finally. And we won't be like 5 episodes behind. Which will be cool for that because it'll be more relevant. Like when we fucking do the videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do for like those 2 months once we're finally caught up? I guess
we're gonna wait.
Yeah, we're gonna wait. No, obviously, I mean, obviously we have to wait, but I meant like in the meantime for the podcast. I mean, obviously we can do like the those like movie ones, like Mortal Kombat, because we have seen that one.
Yeah, we have seen that one.
And Justice League. I just thought the other day too, it'd be funny if we just kept, if we like never did a Justice League one, but like at the end of each episode we just keep like referring that we might do it next week. It's like 5 years from now. Well, you know, next week we might do the Justice League podcast. Who knows?
Yeah.
Keep on the lookout for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I was thinking we could maybe do like a Flash, but like maybe just do like, do you know if they're gonna do like a mid-season thing like Riverdale is, where they have like a huge break? Because we can just do it until like halfway. We don't have to do every single episode.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah, we can just watch like the 10 episodes or whatever it is, and then just review all of them at once.
It's bad, man.
Yeah, I haven't even watched any of it, so I take your word for it.
I can't even watch one episode without stopping and doing something else.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not gonna watch Supergirl, the new seasons. I'm not gonna watch Flash, and like Black Lightning or whatever. I'm just like, they're just so bad.
Dude, they're in their last season. Supergirl is actually ending after this season.
Oh, is it?
And dude, like, okay, so Melissa Benoist didn't want to put her kid at risk of COVID, so the showrunners in their last season of Supergirl wrote Supergirl off for a few episodes.
Oh, really?
So,
the fucking main character of the show.
Yeah, so it looks like the star of the show isn't even in the show a lot for a few episodes.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, actually. What?
It's hilarious.
Literally, like the name of the show is you. Like you're the name, like the name. The main character is of the show.
Just call it just Supergirl, but not.
Yeah. Supergirl's friends or whatever.
Supergirl and friends, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just call it and friends.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. Like literally, like your name, the name of your character is the title of the show, and you're like not in for like a couple episodes. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, like I almost wasn't even gonna watch Riverdale, but then like we decided to do this podcast, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it anyway.
Yeah.
And also just because it's so ridiculous, so I'm like, well, at least it's kind of funny ridiculous, so I can laugh at it while I'm watching how stupid it is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be on the lookout for the next episode. Episode 9, I guess. And then
Episode 9. You bet.
Yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Right. See you guys at the next one.
Peace.
Peace.